What up? Let's get to it. So should the Minnesota Vikings trade Danielle Hunter? Oh, wow, man, what a question. Let's get into it heavy. Now you can answer this. I have kind of two answers for this whole D Hunt thing, man. First of all, shout out D Hunt. Came back, played solid football, not great, not his best, but coming off injury, not being utilized the correct way to reach his maximum potential, put in a whole new different defense situation at times when the defense and defensive coordinator didn't allow him to show his strengths, his talents fully, had him out of position so many times. Shout out D Hunt though, man. D Hunt is on the hunt heavy. But you can answer that question two ways, in my opinion. First thing I say no, man, hell to the no. Why would you trade D Hunt? You see what he is, you see who he is. He still has it. He put up solid numbers. He put up solid stats, right? 10.5 sacks. Not great, but good. Dig me? Not horrible. No, he didn't play his best, what we're used to seeing. But he wasn't horrible, man. In the top 20 in sacks, yes, he needs more. Of course, he got to get more. You want to see him accumulate more sacks than that. That's part of his game. That's a big part of his game, if not the biggest. But you got to understand, once again, man, he was in a whole new scheme. It was even point in times in the game where he was dropping back into coverage. Why the hell is Danielle Hunter ever dropping back in coverage? That's not his strong point, right? That's not one of his strengths, man. He's no linebacker. Put him on the ground in the dirt and let him blitz, attack mode heavy. And if you're going to stand him up, don't put him in coverage, man. That's just coaching, man, knowing your personnel, understanding your personnel. He didn't have that this year, man. So you ask me, I say no, don't trade D Hunt. The Vikings defense was horrible, horrible. And I know we talked about veterans who need to go, but D Hunt isn't washed up. He's not slow. He's still good. I feel like he can still be elite under the right coaching, in the right scheme. He showed that already. Now, can he stay healthy again? That's a big question as well, heavy. Definitely something to think about. But as far as overall play, if I'm the Vikings, I'm keeping D Hunt, man. You need to keep some important piece if possible, period. Of course, you got to let players go, but don't let everyone go, especially the ones who are your strong points on the defense, your best players. D Hunt, arguably, matter of fact, not even an argument, right? The best Vikings defensive player, heavy, hands down. So I wouldn't just rush to let him go, period. I feel like he can still produce. He still will be a major key to the defense. Yeah, that's a special position, man. Not easy to find good ones, heavy. Yeah, pass rushers are needed. Heavy, they're very unique. Very rare, man, especially elite ones. Tough to find, right? A very important part of the defense, man, heavy, no doubt. That's just facts, right? Let me know how you feel in the comments. Do you agree, disagree, etc., man? Feedback is much appreciated. Big SKOL here. Let's get it. Shout out to all my big dogs. Heavy, man. Much appreciated for life. But yeah, you asked me once again, man, I'm keeping D Hunt. I feel like he's definitely still an asset on the defense. He's only 28, man. Probably got 2, 3, depending on how his health goes. If he keeps himself healthy, he probably got like 2, 3 real great years left, man. In the right situation as well, the right scheme, right defense, under the right coach, man. Yeah, I feel like D Hunt can still ball and still be on the hunt heavy. I mean, he showed flashes this year. And a whole new defense, man, whole new situation. I'm sure he was very uncomfortable at times. No excuses, though. He must be held accountable. He should have done more, period. The whole damn defense. So he deserves some blame as well, but understand what he was up against. Don't forget that. Look at the whole situation, man. So I'm saying keep D Hunt, man. I feel like the Vikings defense needs him. Now, if they were to trade him, make some calls, make some deals, all right, cool. Trying to free up some cap space. D Hunt might not come back anyway. He probably will demand more money or want more money, right? He might not show up to training camp, off-season workouts, etc. until he gets paid heavy. So with all that being said, okay, cool. But I tell you what, you do trade that man, you're losing a weapon. So you better get at least a first round and a second round, man. Heavy. Or it better be a nice trade-off. Heavy. A nice ass trade-off, no doubt. If it's not one and a two, I'm not taking it. I'm not buying it. Yeah, man. D-Hunt is still that guy. And there's a lot of teams around the league who could use him, who would love to have him, right? On their defense, rushing the quarterback. Oh, how many coaches would love to be able to utilize him to his maximum potential? Woo! Think about it, man. Heavy. Look at the playoffs now. The guys who are rushing the passer, getting to the ball. Oh, you telling me D-Hunt isn't on that level? Come on, man. Kill that noise. Heavy, man. But they better get a nice deal, period. That's the only way I would trade D-Hunt. First and second, possibly third, man. Period. Great defensive ends don't just come a dime a dozen, dig me? Yeah, look around. I'm talking about elite of the elite, the best. Yeah, man. So when you find one right, when you have one, you better be damn sure you're getting a good deal by letting him go. And you are benefiting and helping your team. That has to be a fact, period. So that's the only way I say the Vikings should trade D-Hunt. Maybe even throw a quarterback in the deal. That would be a big deal, man. D-Hunt out of there. Might not seem like it now, but yeah. Think about Danielle Hunter not being on the defense this year or last season that just passed. You dig me? Think if he wasn't on that defense, that Ed Donatell ran defense for way too long, right? Man, you talk about piss poor. Oh, man. Wouldn't have been close, man. No, much respect. Shout out to Patrick Jones, DJ Wanham. I'm sure they would have stepped in, did their job, but you got to be realistic, man. Be true. When Danielle Hunter is playing like Danielle Hunter, his best, he's different, man. Heavy. He's the best out there. He got to get back to that. And if you want to lead the Vikings, cool. Roll out, big dog. If it's really like that, heavy. Because you don't need to be nowhere you don't want to be. Heavy. That's not good for neither party. No one benefits from that situation, right? But I hope Danielle Hunter want to be there. I hope they work a deal out. I want to see him stay, not go. I think he still got it. Heavy. But we shall see, man. So yeah, that's my take, my opinion on that. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Should they let Danielle Hunter go, trade him some way for a major deal? Or should they keep him? What you think? Feedback is much appreciated, man. SKOL Nation, forever. Once again, shout out to the big dogs. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and dropping, man. You already know what it is. Vikings forever, man. Win, lose, or draw. Heavy. Let's get to it. Ooh, me. Ooh, me. I ain't got no picture, hear me? SKOL, like that. Heavy.